a typical sort of dull around the office doing research day, probably break the day into a bunch of chunks of project work. So I'll probably work for, say, 2 hours on proposal writing. So, I have like 3 or 4 projects that I'm trying to get off the ground. And so I'll spend some time doing that. And then, a few hours of sort of project management for tasks that I'm leading. So, talking with other forecast authors and making sure that they are where they need to be. And then I'll probably have a meeting that I have to go to, either for one of my projects or one of somebody else's projects. And those can be really sort of tactical, practical meetings that you would find in any consultancy. Or sometimes they're very conceptual, so like, hey, can you spend 2 hours thinking with me about the future of haptic interfaces? By that point, it's probably about 5 o'clock. My brain is fried. I might do some more email and take a train home. And then there are workshop days. And we do, one of our founders was like the inventor of the Delphi method, which is this very quantitative expert opinion aggregation method. And we don't really do a lot of that anymore, but we do sort of convenings of people in different disciplines around a particular topic, and design processes that will get them thinking usefully about the future. Or a conference day, which is sort of like I just described, only for like 3 days at a time. Of really intense rehearsals, and at that point, I become a performer, and my job is to tell a really compelling story that will get people to suspend their disbelief and get them past that, oh my God, the future is scary, I can't think about it, and actually start, putting them into the mood to think about the future. Or if I'm in the field, if I'm doing ethnographic features and actually talking to people about their hopes and their dreams and the decisions that they've made in the past and the ones they anticipate in the future, then I'm working around other people's schedules. And so, I might meet somebody at 9 p.m. to start, a 2-hour interview. That's basically the realm from the very predictable to the very unpredictable.